We're here. We are thrilled to be with Doug Brumfield, starting quarterback of the UNLV Rebels. Thank you so much for taking time to be with us.
Thank you for having me.
So to start with, this past Sunday, Super Bowl 57, big game, Chiefs, Eagles. Seems to have lived up to a lot of the hype surrounding it.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, both incredible performances. What did you see from your perspective, you being a quarterback, watching the game? What did you see that probably the average casual viewer didn't see?
Really just their ability to fight through adversity. Patrick Mahomes had his ankle injury. He came back after halftime and played incredible. And Jalen Hurts, earlier in the game, he had a fumble. And to the naked eye, you may not see that, how important it is, but that's a change of momentum in the game. And in a big game like the Super Bowl, and momentum is very important. Like, you need to have that as much as possible. So for Hurts' ability to go out there and leave that mistake in the past and move forward and continue to play a great game is just it's amazing.
You talked a little bit about Patrick Mahomes' injury. He was dealing with the ankle beforehand, seemed to kind of re-hurt it at some point, came out. You've had to deal with injuries in your type of career. How do you make that decision on, like, okay, no, I can push through this, it's the end of the game, versus, like, I do have a future also to protect?
It's really just you have to make a selfless decision. Pat probably thought, last game of the season, I got however many months to rehab and get my body back. But right now, all that matters is these plays, these few drives that I got left in this game. And that's all that matters right now. So I'm going to put my team first and put myself second.
One of the key storylines, so coming in Super Bowl 57, first time in NFL history that we saw two black starting quarterbacks lead their teams go for the biggest prize into the game. What kind of significance or impact did that have on you seeing that?
Really, it kind of solidified to my dreams, just let you know that it's possible. It can be done. It's being done on the next level by guys that they just put the work in. No, they didn't allow anybody to tell them that they couldn't do it. Hurts transferred. Mahomes was doubting when he was coming in the league. They wasn't sure, but they just stuck to their guns and they believed. And if they can believe, I can believe. And if they can do it, I can do it.
Right, and probably maybe even more so, like a personal attachment. So both Mahomes and Jalen Hurts, they're continuing to evolve the position, the quarterback position. Right. They can beat you with their legs, they can beat you with their arms, they beat you with their mind. That seems to be really similar to kind of your style when watching you play at UNLV. You have your legs that if you need to get out of a situation, you have a good arm. Like, seeing that now the position has went from your Joe Montanas, your Peyton Mannings, to now this, that you have all-around incredible athletes that you have to pick different ways to defend them. There's no one way. What does that mean to you in terms of when you think about your future? You just spoke about it a little bit, but also now that you're looking post-college, once your college degree, career finishes.
Well, it's really just, it shows that the game is forever evolving. So as the game changes, you need to change yourself, Quarterbacks, DNs, everybody's evolving. Defensive guys are getting faster. You have DNs running 4.4s and 4.3s. So as a quarterback, you see that means I got to get faster. I have to be quicker, or I have to mentally prepare myself where I can know exactly where these guys are at. You just have to improve on a day-to-day basis.
Right. What does that feel like? So
stress.
I was about to say, but even more realistically, so like we'll never know what it's like to be running away from somebody that's 6'8", 300 pounds, but also runs just about as fast as you can possibly run.
It's definitely something that sticks in the back of your head as a quarterback, something you're always aware of. I don't care what any quarterback says. You know the guys that are across the line of scrimmage from you. You got to. So it makes you stay on your toes all the time. It kind of helps you prepare better. If you don't have good study habits and preparation, then you won't be successful.
Right. So to bring it a little bit more home back to UNLV also, so Shane Steichen, he was a UNLV Rebel quarterback himself, offensive coordinator for the Eagles, one of the most dominant offenses this season, if not number one, number two, maybe between them and the Chiefs. Now he's the head coach for the Indianapolis Colts. Yeah. What kind of impact or what kind of attention do you think that brings to the program here at UNLV?
I would say, it just shows that it's not, football can lead you in many directions. You may not go league and play as a football player, but you meet so many people and open so many doors where you make connections with guys that can get you to that next level in different ways. You can get, at the end of the day, we all want to make money and provide for our family, so UNLV can help you do that in other ways.
Kind of thinking about now heading into next season, obviously probably last season was not exactly what you hoped it would be, dealing with some injuries. So what are you focusing on in terms of spring camp going into the summer as you kind of prepare for next season? Do you have sort of a singular focus or?
Just really my preparation. That's physical and mental. You know, getting the new playbook down. We have a new coaching staff. Just studying the plays, trying to know them like the back of my hand, and physically just keeping my body healthy and just in shape and just being available for my teammates.
How's that transition going? Because yes, you have a brand new coaching staff from last season, a whole probably new outlook on the program. Has it been more or less seamless, or is there sort of what's your experience with
No,
it?
it was definitely an experience. I would say that for like the first couple weeks, just getting to know everybody, and I just never had a coaching change like that before.
Yeah.
So you know, the coaches before were just the coaches that I knew. So it felt like almost like I transferred or left. You know, all the staff is new. We got so many new guys. It just felt like a new environment. You kind of had to get comfortable again around these guys and learn to trust your teammates and your coaches and just get to know each other.
All right. So to kind of wrap up our interview, it would be fun if you can kind of give our viewers, we want a little bit of an inside look at Doug Brumfield outside of what we kind of see on the field. So we have a couple of just kind of rapid fire fun questions for you. Start off, what's your favorite song, top on your playlist?
Ooh, Oh Yeah by Young Thug.
Okay. Favorite food spot in Vegas if you're going to go away and grab some food somewhere?
Either Sakana Sushi or Gorilla Sushi. I really love sushi.
Since we're in Vegas, favorite show, either that you've seen on this trip or somewhere in Vegas, or one that you really want to go see?
I haven't been to any shows yet, but I have a hunch to go see a Blue Man show.
Okay. I think that's a great idea. Big fan of Blue Man. Favorite movie?
Ooh, I got a few.
Recent favorite movie?
I'll probably say the Wakanda Forever, the sequel. I went to go watch that recently, and it was a really good movie. Really good, you know.
Would it be safe to say then Black Panther favorite superhero? Or do you have another one?
I'm definitely a Spider-Man kid.
Spider-Man? Nice.
Yeah.
Then lastly, so when you're not on the football field, you're not in class, your responsibilities of a student athlete, what does Doug Brumfield do for fun?
I love video games. I like to eat a lot. I go out to eat a lot. And I spend a lot of time on the phone with my mom and sister and my dad.
Top game? What are you playing?
Madden.
Madden?
Love Madden.
And you probably have to be the best on the team.
No,
by
yeah,
far.
anybody on my team, they can't beat me.
Nice. Well, thank you again so much for taking time to join us.
Appreciate
Doug Brumfield, UNLV Rebels starting quarterback. I'm Kirk Massey with the Rebel Report.